Hi guys, today this video is going to teach you about how to take a mixed number and change it into an improper fraction, okay? So, as a reminder, a mixed number is a number that is mixed where it has a whole and a fraction, like 2.5. And an improper fraction is any fraction that has the numerator as bigger than the denominator, okay? So there's already a video about how to change this to this. Today, this video is going to be how to change this to this. All right, first things first, if I have 2.5, in my mind, I am picturing 2 whole pizzas and then half of another one, okay? So these are colored in, and I'm hoping you're agreeing that looks like 2.5. If you're trying to change it into an improper fraction, you have to cut all of the pizzas into half. So if this one's cut in half, and you know that this one needs to be cut in half, and this one needs to be cut in half. And what you're looking for are how many halves are there. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halves, okay? I'm thinking of if I have, like another one, if I had 4 and 3/4, okay? You should be picturing 4 pizzas, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3/4 of another one. If you are changing it to an improper fraction, you need to cut all of the pizzas. If this one's cut into fourths, then this is fourths, this is fourths, this is fourths, and this is fourths, okay? So, realistically, I have 4/4, 4/4, 4/4, 4/4, and then I have 3/4, and I'm adding it all together. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19 fourths, and I can check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I have 19 fourths. Or, think of it this way, if I had 3 2/5, okay? I can't draw pizzas every time because it's just like not, we need to get away from the visual and more thinking about fractions as parts of a whole. So you are thinking of 3 wholes and 2/5. I'm thinking if I have, in my brain, if I have 2/5, I know that all of these pizzas are cut in 2/5. So what I'm thinking is if I have 3 pizzas and they're cut into fifths, I know that I have 1 5/5, I have another 5/5, and another 5/5, because this is 1 whole, there's my second, and there's my third. So far, that is 15/5. But I can't forget about my little leftover in my mixed number, which is the 2/5. And I know if I add 15/5 plus 2/5, I get 17/5 total, which is my answer. Okay? Just like with improper fractions, there is an algorithm that you can do instead of drawing this out every time, but I need you to make sure that you understand why this algorithm works. Instead of pulling all of these 5/5 out, in your mind, if you think about it, and if you look at this problem right here, if I have 2/5, I know that every pizza is cut into this 5, right? Everyone's cut into fifths. And if I have 3 whole pizzas, I'm doing really 3 wholes times 5, because this one is worth 5/5, 2 5/5, 3 5/5. 3 times 5 is 15, and then look, 5/5 plus 5/5 plus 5/5 is 15. So if I know 3 times 5 is 15, all I have to do then is add my little extra that are left over, plus 2, and I will get my 17/5, okay? So we're going to try another one. Let's say I did 4 5/9, okay? I'm not going to draw pizza, and I am not going to spend all this time cutting this pizza into 9s, because I do not have time for that, okay? Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to realize if I have 4 pizza and 5/9, and the other one's cut into 5/9, all my 4 pizzas are going to be cut in 9s as well, because fractions always have to be the same. So, if I have 4 whole pizzas, I need to pull out all the 9/9 and 4. There's 1 whole pizza, there's 2 whole pizzas, 3 whole pizzas, 4 whole pizzas, okay? Or I'm doing 9 times 4, because I have 9 4 times. And 9 times 4 is 36. So far I have 36 9s. That's in my 4 holes. I can't forget about adding my extra 5 9s, which, if I add them together, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41 9s. And I can check that by 9 times 4 is 36 plus 5, and I get my answer, okay? We're going to do 2 more. Next one, let's do, let me think. Let's do 1 whole and 7/10, okay? If I have one whole pizza and it's cut into tenths, I know that I have 10 tenths, and then I have 7 tenths left over, and I know that that is 17 tenths. Or I can look at the algorithm and I can think, oh, I have tenths and I have one whole, so 10 times one pizza is 10, plus my extra 7 is 17 tenths. All right, last one. Let's do 6 and 2/3. Again, if I really want to prove that I understand this, I'm pulling out, I know that every pizza is cut into thirds, and I have 6 pizzas. So I know that I'm doing 6 pizzas, they're cut into thirds, so 6 times 3 is 18, plus my 2 extras is 19/20. I know that this is 20/3. If I want to check and really prove it, all I have to do is pull out 3/3. There's one whole pizza. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 6 wholes, and now I need 2/3 extra, and then I add it together. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, and I get 20/3. If you would like to practice this, you can make up any mixed numbers that you would like, and then you can practice changing them to an improper fraction, or you could do the opposite if you would like more practice. You can write an improper and try to make it back to a mixed number. Okay? I hope this was helpful.